Hey guys, Tala here, and it is ready for your Tuesday reading. Very exciting. I just wanted to jump right in. I'm going to be using a different deck today. I was really being pulled to use this one particular deck called the Earth Warriors Oracle. Right into your soul, into your spirit. It activates your spirit. That's what this deck is really about. It gives you work to do. I'm going to do one card for each reading. I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy this deck. And here we go. This is the Earth Warriors Oracle that we're going to be reading from today. Let me tell you, this thing is phenomenal. Please sit back, ground yourself, just take a nice deep breath, make sure your feet are flat on the floor. And I call in my ancestors, my spirit guides, and my ascended masters to help me choose and relay the correct messages for those who are watching. And I ask you to take a nice deep breath and invite in your ancestors, your ascended masters, your spirit guides to help navigate you through this reading. Nice deep breath in. Feet on the floor, invite them in. Feel that energy shift in your body. And here we go. And as you probably know by now, I really like to pick these cards by letting them fall out of the deck. So that's what I'm doing. I'm shuffling until 3 cards fell out of the deck, and there we are. So this will be deck number 1 with the fluorite, deck number 2 with the apophyllite, and deck number 3 with the celestite. So the reason I wanted to pull this deck out just before we make our decision, reason why I wanted to pull this deck out is because Earth Warriors are the healers and the transformational leaders for our world, for a more beautiful world. I feel there are a lot of these people that are discovering themselves right now. I think this deck is going to help with that. So Earth Warriors destabilize the status quo, and they have innovative attitudes, higher consciousness. They defy convention. They live from the heart. They're not afraid of change, and they embrace it and lead the human race forward in new ways of thinking, new ways of being, new ways of living in this world for a greater good. So that's why I want to do this reading, because I think all of us right now chose to be here in this life and facing these challenges right here, right now on this planet. And in some way, I think all of us are Earth Warriors. So this is really for all of us. So now I want you to sit back, take a nice deep breath, and choose either fluorite for the number 1, number 2 represented by apophyllite, and number 3 represented by celestite. So just take a moment, look at these, take that nice deep breath in again, and see which of these you're being drawn to. 1, 2, or 3. Let's see who we have. Oh my goodness. Okay, I love this card. Number 1, Hojo. Hojo, the beauty way of the Navajo. Hojo's message to you is that you are a sacred earth child, and Hojo is your divine earth mother. With unconditional love, I provide all that you want and need so that you may fulfill your sacred destiny. We will always belong to each other. With abundance and generosity, I support you, revealing the divine beauty meant for you, so that joy and awe shall fill your soul. Relax now. It is time for you to be healed. This is telling you that there's actually a beautiful solution for you. Don't put your faith in worry or stress. You need to stop that and allow life to unfold. You'll become receptive to the best way to handle things. So don't try to figure it out by force. Let go and trust that what is needed is coming to you at the perfect time and in the perfect way. In other words, chill out. Man, this message came up in other decks too. People are obviously feeling very anxious. Relax. Take time off. Distract your mind. Do something else. Do something fun. Do something silly. Do something to relax you. And allow space for what you need as a solution to come to you. You have to allow space. When you're throwing out frenetic energy all the time, just think of it as spiky, spiky, spiky. It's very hard for things to come into you when it's going against that kind of spiky energy. So you have to smooth that out and allow. The spiritual guidance with this card, it reminds you that beneath the noise, beneath the worries and concerns, there's oneness between you and life. Even if you fear that you've gone off track, the path will return you to peace and beauty and balance and harmony. It's always there for you. You don't have to become stressed and exhausted to fix what isn't working. You simply do not have to. Solutions can come to you more easily when you follow your own intuition, when you drop out of the pain and into the pleasure of the beauty way. So this is the beauty way of the Navajo here. Sometimes we'll disappear altogether in this place. All of that fear just kind of feeds the fatigue and the stress and everything else. Let it go. Give yourself a day off from it. Just give yourself a day off from it. Say, oh, right, today's my day not to worry about that. All right, I've tried this. It's something I've come up with, and it actually works. So sometimes you'll discover a different way of looking at things when you do things like this. So you may get a helpful vision. You may be, gifted a vision by Great Spirit. You can gain energy and become more productive. Applying a simple and inspired idea may change everything. Okay, so it isn't about ignoring the reality of the world. Or becoming like superficial. It's not about that. The beauty way is a deep spiritual feeling of trust in the universe, openness, and appreciation of the divine presence shining in all aspects of life. So know that you are being cared for. That's what this is about. This appreciation restores the soul with a sublime recognition of a greater, loving intelligence that is always present, always inviting, always responding. So when some form of ugliness is disturbing you, you need to trust in the divine that you will be guided to come back to the beauty way. And all that means is giving gratitude, recognizing this divine power in your life and giving gratitude, letting this force work with you. Okay, letting it work for you. So from that place, then you become empowered and you're able to deal with any situation in the way. You're able to have increased love and joy in yourself and in those around you and in the world in general. So rather than being overtaken by the ugliness, you're able to offer beauty instead. How many of us get cranky, something doesn't go right, and it just, downfall, domino effect. So we need to just relax, ease into that trust, ease into the fact that we're being allowed to be taken care of. Okay? So you need to relax for a moment. This is the first step in going into what the Navajo call the beauty way. And allow simple things, again, very similar to a reading last week, start to appreciate simple beauty of nature, of human kindness, of divine love, and let it, seep deeply into your soul, okay? Infusing it like a sacred tea, if you will. So divine beauty moves through our bodies. It can fill us. It brings us to a lightly euphoric feeling. And when you feel that, you know that you're in the right space. You can be uplifted, renewed, at peace, And believe me, the divine knows how to create beautiful harmony. She includes you, your life journey. So the healing process with this card, because it does come with a healing process, and this is interesting. You want to take the image of this card in your mind and place one hand over your heart. And you want to say these words: today I walk the beauty way. All darkness and evil departs. I now become beauty and peace, with the cool breeze of divine grace renewing me from within. My thoughts and my words are beautiful. Nothing shall hinder my reverence and ease. All day I walk the beauty way. So that is Hojo's message for you. That is Hojo's homework for you, is repeating that sort of prayer in a way. It's an intention for the body, mind, and spirit, and to change how we're feeling and to actually do something to change our spirit right now. All right, that's Hojo. Okay, reading number 2, represented by the amazing and mirrored apophyllite. Love that. This is reading number 2, and the card is, Kanyini. So Kanyini's message to you is that there is a spiritual purpose that only you can fulfill. So as you move forward on your journey, you're kind of creating space for others to move along behind you. And as you continue to move forward, you're kind of pushing the ones in front of you to move forward still. This also opens up room for your own expansion. Okay, so upon this earth, we are building the sacred temple, each fulfilling our tasks as we assist and support each other. How can you help with your heart most actively engaged? What can you offer which inspires and energizes you so much that others are uplifted in your presence? How can you receive from others joyfully, bringing them pleasure? Engage in giving and receiving deeply. Your wisdom and your openness to life generates healing for others and healing for our earth and our planet. Well, same thing, but for Mother Earth. So recognize your own power and recognize that your power only amplifies in being in community, when working with others to get that energy flowing between you guys like a circuit. So healing here is indicated, especially of wounds about connection and trust and safety and tribe, belonging, permission, and being unique. Being an individual. At a spiritual level, a deepening awareness of unified consciousness is opening up within you, which will bring you into deeper divine communication. It will increase your effectiveness as a healing presence and sacred activist in this world, okay? So you are being amplified, being activated right now. You have a destiny to fulfill, and there will be a lot of help from many different people to help you fulfill it. So be ready. The universe wants you to succeed. Do not hesitate to ask for assistance. Don't hesitate to receive assistance. For your fulfillment of your own mission helps others. What you are working on or what you have dreamed of is very, very important. So don't back down. Don't back down. This is important. Learn to accept the help. Learn to ask for help. This is overcoming trust issues, guys. Now is the time to kind of step in and trust this kind of divine power, even called Kanyini, because that will help you to find that strength in others. So our purpose is what brings our being into life. Our purpose is what we feel we must naturally do. There is loving and healing genius in this, and it is part of the divine design. And in the fulfillment of our authentic spiritual destiny This is where you will find ultimate peace, love, satisfaction. You're going to be assisted. So the healing process around Kanyini, you want to find a place to sit down or lie comfortably. Imagine, feel, visualize that every being on the earth is being blessed by divine love. See every being captured within a circle of golden light. So this is really a visualization that you are sending healing to everyone. It's going to cover plants and animals and humans and trees and bugs and lost souls and isolated humans. All beings are going to be included in this visualization. And just coat and surround and encircle everyone with this beautiful golden light. And I want you to rest here for as long as this feels good, as long as this feels right. And when you're ready, you want to gently awaken from this meditation, and you want to repeat these words. May all things know peace. May all things know divine love and merciful protection. May each of us know true belonging and fulfill our sacred purpose with open hearts and willing minds. So be it. And then you want to place your hands in prayer and bow your head. You finished. You finished the healing process. That was reading number 2, Kanyini. Reading number 3, represented by Celestite. And let's see what we have here today. Oh, Ponopono. It's fun to say too, isn't it? Say it with me. Ponopono. You can't just say Ponopono. No, you got to put some heart into it. Ponopono. All right, if you chose reading number 3, you definitely need to say it out loud with me. Give it some breath. Ponopono. Immeasurable, I can't even talk anymore. Immeasurable power of the heart way. What? She is all about the heart. Woo, mama. Look at her. She's peaceful, but she's radiating. She's absolutely radiating. So immeasurable power of the heart way is really interesting because basically your heart power has superseded your brain power. The heart has the power to heal in a way that the brain just cannot understand it. So don't allow your mind to distract you or frighten you. You are a beautiful child of the universe, and divine love lives within your heart, baby. Okay? A willing heart is all that you need to transform any situation that is troubling you. Recognizing this power does not evoke feelings of pressure or anxiety, but rather of peace and joy and lightness and love. And let me tell you, lightness of the heart and relief of the mind, that's all here for you now. That is all here for you now. So when Ponopono, again, Ponopono comes up for you in a reading, it's that the divine is within your heart and it has the power to transform a situation that's troubling you. So don't be intimidated and don't think it's too much for you or for the divine to handle, okay? Don't allow yourself to intellectualize or analyze a situation to the point of feeling confused or paralyzed. I've done this. I call it analysis paralysis, and it gets me nowhere. You know, paralysis is the key word. So don't get stuck in that. So any issues that you've had that are plaguing you, plaguing a loved one, healing through the heart can and will take care of it. Okay, so let your heart feel the faith that it needs to so that it can rest in joy and feel peace. Divine healing wants to flow abundantly through you. So open up to receive it without hesitation or condition. So spiritual guidance with Ponopono, it's a Hawaiian tradition. Okay, it has deep and multiple meanings. So one is a return to order. Another is that there is perfection in peace, beauty, and fulfillment that the divine has planned for you and for all living things. It is in your heart. You know, that's where it dwells. That's where it lives. It is a healing power, okay? It's a wisdom unto itself. And it tenderly alleviates suffering. It liberates the body. It liberates the mind and the soul. This is the immeasurable power of the heart way. And in the Hawaiian tradition, it's known as ho'oponopono, or to set things right. Again, it's ho'oponopono. The heart power thrives through this simple 4-step practice that can be done by anyone, anywhere, for any reason or situation that they wish to transform. So it may seem unexpectedly easy, but it is. So why isn't everyone just doing this and healing the world right now? So this is because only those who have come this far and come far enough on their spiritual path have placed the heart wisdom above the dictates of the mind, you know? So you have to be in touch with that heart wisdom, in touch with that joy, in touch with that divine love within yourself. And all of us, I know, can feel it, and it's just a matter of sinking in, letting it find us through our heart. So the healing process with Ponopono is a 4-step process. I want you to sit quietly, take a moment, and think of a person or a situation for which you can offer healing. And this can even be something for yourself. So you want to gaze at the image of the card. Recognize the heart power depicted, and place a hand on your own heart and tap into that beauty in your heart. Okay? Include the feelings of compassion and goodwill and wanting all things to know that they are loved and do not deserve to suffer. So focus on the card, touch your heart, and think of these things. When you feel that heart connection, you're ready to complete that 4-step process. So without them having to make sense in your mind, just feel the truth of what is happening, okay? Feel it in your heart as you're going through this process. Step 1, I'm sorry. So say aloud, I am responsible for this situation. I am so sorry for this. You might feel the emotion that is evoked when you're saying this, so let your heart be in that compassionate mode. Again, I'm sorry. I am responsible for this situation. I feel so sorry for this. Step 2, please forgive me. So you're going to ask for forgiveness. You don't need to think of whom you're asking of it, okay? Don't think of, oh, this one person has to forgive me. Just say, please forgive me. And as you speak these words, feel the remorse you connected with in step 1, okay? As you ask to be forgiven, to those of you sensitive to energy may feel a sense of release or a sense of energy taking place. Step 3, thank you. So you want to say thank you, and again, it doesn't matter if you have a sense of who or what you're thanking. So before you even say the words, you may already feel the gratitude that begins to pour through you, and this will increase as you say these words. So step 3, say thank you. And step 4, I love you. Again, it will evoke a response in the soul, and this time an outpouring of love. You may feel this consciously, but even if you don't, trust that it is happening. So just go with the process and say, I love you. Let yourself feel love as you say the words. So step 1, I'm sorry. Step 2, please forgive me. Step 3, thank you. Step 4, I love you. And I've known of this exercise for many, many years, and I've since forgotten about it, so I'm so glad that this card is reminding me of it, because it really is a simple and transformative process. When you are done with these 4 steps, you want to place your hands in prayer and relax for a moment. Just bow your head. Take a nice deep breath. Release it. And you're done. Many, many blessings. Thank you. Okay. Phew. Right? I mean, those are intense. Those are awesome, aren't they? Anyway, please give me your feedback, all right? I want to hear comments. I want to hear anything that I can be doing to improve this for you, but I want to hear what you're getting out of this. Please give me comments. If you like it, please subscribe and hit the like button. I know everybody on YouTube says that, and there's a reason, because once we get so many followers, we're able to help more people. So I want to be able to help as many people as possible if I'm already helping people. Make sense? Hope so. I hope this spoke to you. I hope this helps you. And anything further I can do, please leave it in the comments. All right, guys? Love you guys, and have a great week. Love, light, peace, and balance. Take care.